Hey train friends, welcome back to the layout. Happy 2024. Hope you have a great new year. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for being a subscriber to PghTrainFanatic. Today we have a special running and review of the all-new Lionel Legacy Dreyfuss. This is not a regular one. This is a custom run from Pat's Trains in the black bonnet paint scheme, and it is just drop dead gorgeous. I can't wait to share it with you guys today on PghTrainFanatic. Thanks so much for watching. Let's check out this awesome locomotive. The elusive black bonnet paint scheme. How did it come to be, even though it wasn't a real paint scheme on the Santa Fe? With some convincing from his son, Joshua Lionel Cohen decided to catalog, for the first time, the F3s in the 1948 Lionel catalog. They were offered in Santa Fe and New York Central. He said that it would be boring and it wouldn't sell. However, the artist rendition in this catalog shows the F3s as almost appearing black, even though it was supposed to be silver. Lionel recognized the mistake and caught it before it went into mass production. However, there were a few that slipped through the cracks and are very rare and hard to come by on the third market. It wasn't until 2001 when K-Line by Lionel offered the black bonnet F3s for mass production, and then again in 2007, K-Line by Lionel offered black bonnet PA units and passenger cars, which are very highly sought after. For the first time in 2014, Lionel finally offered the black bonnet F3 units in the conventional classics. Then in recent years, Lionel released the Vision Line 210-10-2 in a black bonnet paint scheme and a 210-4 black bonnet paint scheme. Recently, Pat's Trains in Wheeling, West Virginia has been offering a lot of custom run black bonnet paint schemes. This is one of 50 produced, and just look at how gorgeous it is in that glossy paint scheme. And I truly believe that this is the nicest black bonnet locomotive that Lionel has ever built. The beautiful Henry Dreyfuss streamlined designed Dreyfuss J3 Hudson comes in here at Lionel at 27¼ inches in length with the PT tender. It features Lionel's legacy system with Bluetooth, so you can run it in command control, conventional, or Bluetooth running with the Lion Chief app. This engine also features Lionel voice control using the Lion Chief app. It does have Odyssey 2 speed control as with all new legacy engines, and it does require 060 minimum curves. And starting off with the details on the front of the locomotive, you can see this beautiful silver streamline design leading down to the headlight with the LED inside. Then the smooth cowcatcher and the Santa Fe logo on the front. It just looks fantastic. Then there's steps on the side, and the handrails are silver going up the steps. Then taking a look at the side, you can see all that glossy paint job. There's all kind of detailing up here, and there's some neat looking valves right there, very interesting, and some piping. Then you can see there's a yellow stripe along the side of the walkway. Down below by the running gear, it's all bright red and looks fantastic with silver details and silver drive rods. Then taking a closer look at the builder plates, you can see they are all legible. And then taking a look at the top of the locomotive, you can see here is the stack, and that is where you load the smoke fluid, and that also feeds the whistle smoke. As with all Hudsons, this is a 4-6-4 wheel arrangement. You can see it just looks fantastic. Then getting in closer, a look at the running gear, you can see all the moving parts, the wheels with the silver drive rods, and then up underneath each wheel there is a ground light that shines down, which is really cool and an awesome feature, not seen on many locomotives. Here at night you can see them even better when the lights are dimmed down. We're going to take a closer look at the cab now. You can see this really neat shaped design of the locomotive here, 3460. Inside you can see there's glass windows, engineer and fireman figure. There's a lot of details even here underneath the cab as well. And then taking a look at the top of the cab, there are molded in roof hatches. They do not open. And then just in front of that is an opening hatch which reveals the run program and control switches for the smoke. And then taking a look at the inside of the cab, you can see it looks fantastic. There's a flickering firebox, there's white gauges and red valves. You can see all kind of detailing, the engineer and fireman figure. And then down below, there is a red painted drop plate. Very nice. Here's a better look at the engineer and fireman figures in the cab. You can see the spacing between the locomotive and the tender is pretty decent, and it looks great. And then let's start looking at this gorgeous tender. You can see all these rivet details that look really fantastic, and there's that beautiful black bonnet paint scheme with the red and the yellow stripe. Just looks great. And then all this detailing below. And then you have this Midnight Chief logo, which I absolutely love. You can see here it just looks fantastic. And the wheels on this PT tender are very interesting. There's a 4-wheel truck in the front and then 10 centipede-like wheels in the rear. Down on the trucks, you can see there's the valves. This is for the water scoop smoke effect, which was a Vision Line feature on the Vision Line Niagara. This tender features it. Before we look at that, let's take a look at this front side of the tender. You can see here, it's really nicely detailed, and there's little hatches that do move up, and there's nice handrails and steps. There's your infrared sensor between the locomotive and the tender. And then to load the smoke for the water scoop effect, you remove this small hatch and it reveals a funnel where you load the smoke fluid. Here's a look at the water scoop feature in action. And let's take a look at the top of the tender. You can see it has a realistic coal load that is just massive. Then there's all kind of detailing in the rear of the tender. On the top of the tender, there is a hatch that opens up. Inside is a on and off switch for the water scoop smoke effect. And then lastly, let's take a look at the rear of the tender. There are bicolored marker lights that switch between red and white. And I kind of like the red that goes with the black bonnet scheme. Then there's a rear reverse light that lights up when you're in reverse. I really like the look of these ladders that come down the side of the tender. It's all kind of detailing, like the lettering, the 3460. Just looks fantastic. And then down below you do have an electro coupler that you can fire with your remote. And another custom run from Pat's Trains is this black bonnet MTH Premier bay window caboose. And you can see it just looks fantastic in that glossy paint job. I'm so happy I picked one of these up. It goes great with the locomotive. And we will be running this new AC6000 War Bonnet Santa Fe that I got for Christmas. And this came from my favorite train store, Brady's Train Outlet in Greensburg, PA.
That's affirmative. Your track is clear. Over. Very good. That'll keep us moving. Out.
Train 1 brakeman. We're showing 90 pounds on the rear of the train. Take out 20 for initial terminal brake test.
That's a Roger. 20-pound reduction given. Checking for leakage. Over.
Roger. Showing 20 pounds. Welcome to the train. Brakeman out.
Safeties are lifted. Ease off the coal till we get a signal. Air test is good. Ready to pull.
clears, then we can take the main. You should be through any minute. Better tense that fire while we're waiting. Gonna be a hard pull ahead. Timetable only gives us 10 minutes for this stop. I'll tend the fire. Don't jump off the tape. Gonna be here a while. Timetable has us holding here for number 9. She's running about 20 minutes late.
Dispatcher, can we depart to the main line? Over.
One inbound against you. Hold for the signal. Out.
Dispatcher, I'm looking at that block signal. Can we move? Over.
You're clear to proceed east. Out.